The Psychotic Time Wasters present Whose League Is It Anyways? This season starring Who Put His Commander Down, Flip It, and Reverse Your Spell. Well, that's for sure. If you'll find their name for two, it's PTW Vo. He has altered the deal. Pray he does not alter it further. It's PTW Wiz. His deck is King Crag approved. You know, because of the mythology. It's fine. Becoming ashes so that he may rise from them. It's PTW King. Are you not entertained? You know, because if not, you'll be maimed. It's PTW Dusk. Playing one of the main characters from the new Magic the Gathering game, Baldur's Gate 3, it's Astus. Gut needs goblins. Angry red goblins. Gut needs goblins. Angry red goblins. It's PTW G-Man.
Good morning, Internet, and welcome to Whose League Is It Anyway? Season 9, Match 4. And today, we have PTW Wiz, Astus, PTW Dusk, and PTW G-Man. How is everybody doing?
Aces.
Fantastic.
I'm doing all right.
I'm good.
Excellent day. Well, if you're new around here, Whose League Is It Anyways is the best Commander League game show on the internet where everything is made up and the points are the only thing that matters. We build decks every season to restrictions, and Season 9 was the best of the rest. All the past commanders that got passed over from previous seasons. But that's enough about the boring old rules. Let's get on into the points. PTW Vo, how are we looking going into Match 4 Season 9?
Oh, baby. We got out in front Astus with 30, followed up by Daff with 29.5. Then we got Bo with 23.5, Wiz with 22, Vinyl with 21, Kink with 18. Coming up the rear, we got G-Man with 17.
Whoopie-doo! Well, it looks like everybody's got their sevens and everybody should be good to go. Beforehand, Wiz won the roll, so he will be on the play when you're ready.
My pregame action will be Yeehaw and proceed to draw.
Of course it will.
Swamp and pass.
Draw. Forest and pass.
Draw. Command tower. Tap for a red. Goblin guide.
Oh my god.
Swing
God
for
damn it.
first
No,
blood.
not again.
Astus.
Just let me get first blood.
Okay, I got your number.
It's helping.
Let's look at the top card of your deck. If it's a land, you can't.
Put it in your hand.
It is a land that is in my hand.
And then I will pass turn.
The crazy turn one first blood.
Fan Tower, Nightshade Stinger.
What does
Pass
that
turn.
do?
It has flying, and it can't block.
Great. Draw.
I was supposed to get first blood.
A forest and pass.
Draw. Let's play a plains. Go ahead and tap 2. Use that to play a nature's lore, which I will use to get a forest. And then I will pass turn.
Untap. Draw. A mountain. Mountain. Morio Marauder. It has double strike, and whenever a goblin or orc I control deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of a library. You may play that card this turn. And then I'm gonna go 2 at Daphios because you said your creature cannot block.
It is not a land.
Oh, sorry.
All right,
Pass
so
turn.
pass.
Now we know what you draw for turn, so that's
Draw.
kind of awesome.
I'll play this swamp land for turn. I'm gonna do 1 at G-Man.
Yep.
I will pay 2 for Popular Entertainer. Pass turn.
I'm gonna play
Tap
Mountain
forever.
Tap 3. I'm gonna cast a shiny impetus on the.
Moria Marauder.
I will give that card +2/+2 and goad it.
Oh god. This could be a short game.
And I'll pass.
Alright, draw. Play a plains for turn. Then I will tap 4 to play Wilderness Reclamation.
It's a great card.
It is. I will go to my end step and my lands will untap.
Wood tap. Draw. Another mountain. We're gonna pay 3. Gut. True Soul Zealot.
Good card.
Swing Goblin Guide at Wiz for 2 and Moria Marauder at Daff for 3 double strike.
On attack trigger, I'll make a treasure and I'll take
I'll
2.
take 6.
Reveal top card of my library, Goblin Picker. I can't cast it. Plains, and
Ooh.
Cathar's Crusade.
How long can you cast those for?
This turn only.
Ooh.
Yep. Yep.
Eat.
Pass turn.
Works for me, boss.
Untap, draw. I'll play this mountain. Do I add to the chaos or just cast my commander?
Casting your commander additionally adds to the chaos.
That is a good point. Let's just make it so Aces can only be attacked by the double strike. I'm gonna attack G-Man with the Nightshade Stinger,
Take one.
and I will goad the goaded. So you can only attack Aces with it. Then I will pass the
Rude.
turn.
Untap, draw. I will play a forest. I guess I'm going to use my treasure. Tap for a red and a green and a green. And I'll cast Decadent Dragon. It's a 4/4 with flying and trample, and whenever it attacks, I create a treasure.
Wow.
That's not bad. It also has an adventure on it. I think it's a great card. I'll pass.
Draw. Play Plains. Have a green and a white. You play a Conclave Mentor. And then we'll tap a green and 2 white. Get Lazel on the board. And then I will go to my end step, and my lands will untap. Pass.
Untap. Draw. Go to combat. Swing Moira Marauder at Aestus. I'm sorry.
I have no blocker, no response.
Okay. Goblin War Chief.
Oof.
I will pay 3 and cast Goblin War Chief. Goblin spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Goblins you control have haste. And then I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. I'll play Throne of the High City as land for turn. I will tap 4 to cast Vicious Battle Rager. When it enters the battlefield, I take the initiative. So I will go and get a swamp to my hand. Then I'm going to go to combat. 1 in the air at G-Man and 3/2 Commander Menace at Simon.
Take 3.
And goad the Dragon and goad the Marauder. Pass turn.
Untap.
And I get a treasure on my end step because I have the
Draw.
initiative.
I missed a land drop, so I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to cast Loot Dispute. I'm going to create a treasure, introduce the
dare.
initiative. I will take the initiative. I will go get a mountain. And whenever I attack a player who has the initiative, I will make a treasure.
I guess
Pretty
we'll
cool.
be trading it back and forth then.
I'll play that mountain. I guess I have to go to combat, so I'll give Aestus a whack for 4 in the air, and I'll make another treasure.
Great.
Well, I figured
So
you were
what's
probably
the
going to come
answer
and
to
get the
Goblin
initiative,
Wrath?
so
Well, I suppose there is that.
I'll use the mountain and 1 treasure to cast Popular Entertainer. You know it, you love it.
Oh no.
And I'll pass.
God, if it's not double mill, it's double codes. It doesn't matter what I do.
That's right, baby.
I'm gonna boot all y'all into the sea is what I'm about to do. Yeah, let's tap 3. And I will play Love Song of Night and Day.
Ooh, I haven't attacked you. We're buddies, right?
No, we're not.
Why not?
Because you goaded the goblin specifically at me. We are not friends.
I mean, Simon enchanted it. It's not my fault.
It was your decision.
I don't want it swinging at me.
Aces, if you give me card draw, I'll give you treasures next turn.
Done.
The art of the deal.
You and I
Negotiator.
will each draw 2 cards. Let's play a forest as land for turn. And then I will tap 2 to play Vasri Solidarity, which will put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control, which will be 3 +1/+1 counters on each creature I control.
Very good. You want to do that after combat? Asking for a friend.
I will reach my end step, and my lands will untap. I will pass turn.
You're not getting the initiative?
I wasn't going to swing at you for 5. Like, that just wasn't necessary.
That's sweet of you. You're a good man, Aces.
Oh
Well,
no.
I will not forget this.
At this
Shake
point, I
my
need
ball.
allies.
Untap. Draw. We'll do a mountain. We'll go to combat. We'll swing Moira Marauder at Aestus. Because I can't swing it anywhere else.
You could sacrifice it.
Well, I want it to do damage. And I'll swing Goblin Guide at Wiz for 2.
Okie dokie. Take 2.
It says you taking it or
Yeah, for this one last turn. It's getting expensive.
You get the initiative, Guitar Man. You can tutor for a land and put it in your hand.
I will reveal Hordling Outburst, fetch a land. Second trigger is Life of the Party. Other trigger is Boros Garrison. Pay 4 for Life of the Party.
Let's go. Everybody gets a copy
Yeah, baby.
This is 0-1.
with first strike, trample, and haste.
And then I will pass my turn.
Hey, G-Man,
Yes,
could I come over for 1 damage for the initiative?
gladly. You may gladly come through for 1 damage as long as that damage is not pumped.
It will not be pumped. Going to pay 3 to cast Slicer on the more than meets the eye side.
Oh, I love it.
I'll pay 2 black to cast Sign in Blood. I will lose 2 and I'll draw 2. Very cool. We're going to go to combat. My Life of the Party is goaded. So Vicious Battle Rager is going at G-Man. Slicer and Life of the Party are going at Simon. Nightshade Stinger is going at Aestus.
Well, I have no flyers, so I can't block it.
Took the 1.
Sick. I get the niche.
I'll block Slicer with the party, and I'll take 5.
God damn it. I'll goad your dragon. Get the niche. We'll put 2 1/1 counters on Safana. Go to my instep, and I have the niche, so I'll gain another treasure and pass the turn.
Untap. Bro, so I gotta give Aces some treasures.
I would appreciate it if you did.
Yeah, no, I really want to give them to you. I got some serious problems to deal with now. Because I can't get the initiative now.
Cast another initiative card.
I only have 1. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna swing Decadent Dragon at G-Man for 4 in the air and make a treasure. I'm gonna use 4 treasures and cast Chain Reaction. Deal
Yeah,
X damage to each creature, where X is the number of creatures on the battlefield.
Yeah, that'll definitely kill everything.
I definitely needed Blazel to not die. That's
Well, now there's no creatures killing you. And then I'm gonna tap 5 for my commander. I'll tap it to give Aces
G-Man.
a treasure. I'll pass.
Very timely board wipe.
draw a card.
I wanted to give Aces more treasures, but I feel like that had to happen.
This is now a bird. 7 will play an ancient bronze dragon. I will go to the end step. My lands will untap. Pass turn.
Draw. Pay 2 for Surveyor Scope. I'll just pass the turn.
Untap. Initiative
A big
trigger.
Dorgan.
I will goad that dragon.
It will not keep you safe from me.
For now, it will. I will then pay 5 to cast From the Catacombs, targeting Slicer. I'm going to put it into play. And then I take the initiative. I will get a 4/1 skeleton with menace. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to smack Simon for 6.
Take 6.
Pass. And you'll get a Slicer.
Untap. Draw. I'm gonna tap 4 for Jolene the Plunder Queen.
Oh boy. It's treasure time now.
It is, in fact, treasure time. Now, Daphios, I can't help but notice that you have the initiative.
I do.
Well, Daphios, if you let me hit you for 3 with my commander, I can give you a lot of treasures.
That'd be sick. I can be persuaded.
Actually, no, I can't. I can't do both things. Never mind. Guitar Man! It's time to take 6. On attack, I'm gonna make
I'll take
2 treasures.
Take 6.
Hey, Aestus,
What's up?
here's 2 treasures.
Hooray!
You also
We get a
get an
double.
additional treasure if you attack someone that's not me.
That's done.
Last turn.
Draw. One Song of Night and Day is going to finish. Going to put a +1/+1 counter here. And a +1/+1 counter on this bird. Let's put down a plains return. Let's tap 5. And we'll use that to play Sight of the Scale Lords. At the beginning of combat on my turn, creatures I control with toughness 4 or greater get +2/+2 and gain vigilance until end of turn.
Oh god. No.
Seems good.
Tap 3. And sacrifice 2 treasure tokens to put Lazal back on the board.
I will draw, and I will put a +1 counter on your dragon.
Thank you, friend.
Astus, I think we should do a little war profiteering. What do you think?
I like this idea a lot, actually. I think we can make a fantastic team.
Okay.
Um,
G-Man, you hear that?
I do.
I mean,
This is
surprise,
G-Man.
surprise, I want to be friends with the biggest creature on the board.
If you come at me, something on your board will die.
Guitar Man's dropping threats with open mana.
I've got goaded shit that has to attack. I can't hit who I
Yeah.
want to hit.
You can attack Simon.
But I'm giving him stuff, and I want to continue to give him stuff. Daphios, we just made a deal. Butt out.
G-Man, are we dealing now?
I guess it sounds like we might need to.
I mean, it kind of sounds like it.
Guitar Man, take into account the
mean-
only reason why you're even being considered as a target is because of the person who's attempting to be your friend right now.
Well, he's not associated with me.
We're not associated, we're just dealing.
I will swing Ancient Bronze Dragon and Slicer going at Guitar Man. Just do what the fuck you gonna do.
Command Tower for a white. Slicer's gonna do the most damage to me.
Wait. But you can get a Slicer and we can still use him.
Back to the exile Slicer.
Slicer gets exiled.
Damn it.
Ancient Bronze Dragon will get through and deal 11.
Ow.
I will gain the treasure
telling
token,
you.
and let's roll the 20. 11. So we're gonna put 11 +1/+1 counters
That's what I'm saying.
on this bird. So now it's got 13 +1/+1 counters. And then we'll put 13 +1/+1 counters on Lazal. I'm going to spend the 2 treasure tokens, so that's for you to go ahead and play the Acolyte of Bahamut.
Oh shit.
I will get to my end step, my lands will untap, and I will pass turn.
You let the keen negotiator fucking negotiate you into taking the worst decision.
I didn't tell Guitar Man to do shit. I said follow your heart and do what you know you need to do.
And more than that, let's not ignore the fact that the only reason he took damage at all is because of you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Facts.
that is a good point. Can't argue with that.
Look,
So-
I just gave the guy treasures. I'm gonna put
Draw.
1 counter on Scaly Boy with Menace and draw a card.
Fair enough.
Let's crack Surveyor Scope. 2 lands.
He does get the points for scope, though.
A mountain and the plains. And then shuffle. Then I will play a land for turn. We're going to do 3 for Goblin Rabble Master and 2 for Goblin Pile Driver. Combat, make a goblin.
If you attack one of my opponents, you get a treasure. I need that treasure bad.
We'll swing the 1/1 Hasty Goblin at Daphios.
I block.
You make a treasure.
And then I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep trigger. Throne of the Dead 3. Well, I get a Hope of Gearper with 3
Wow, that was awesome.
Oof. Then I will draw for turn.
If you use those treasures during your turn, I'll give your Skelly Boy more counters.
Okay, bet.
As long as it doesn't come at me.
You should go at Aces.
I will pay 3 for a Fairy Blade Crafter. And then since you made such a nice deal, I will use these 2 treasures and 2 mountains to crack Throne of the High City to become the Monarch. Give me those points, baby!
You get a counter on your Skelly Boy.
Play land. I will go to my end step and I'll draw a card. Hey, Simon, if you want, you can come over and take the Monarch.
Untap and draw.
Simon, did you hear me?
Yeah,
I'll let you through.
I might do that. I'll play a mountain.
Just gotta think it through.
I might just do that. First, I'm going to tap 5 for Inspired Tinkering. And we'll make 4 treasures.
Yeah.
I'll exile the top 3. Go for the Throat, Goblin and Archomancer, and Rakdos Carnarium. I'm going to use 2 treasures for the Goblin and Archomancer.
Now remember, Simon, I am in white.
I'm going to use 1 treasure for Galagreeters.
Very cool.
I'm going to use another treasure for Sardian Avenger.
Oh boy.
And I will make a treasure
That's
and
a
a
good
tap
one.
treasure. I'll go to combat and I'll swing Jolene at Daff.
No blocks.
You have the initiative and the monarch, so
Yeah,
I'll
so
make
you get
4 treasures.
4 treasures. Wow.
I will scry 2 in the Undercity. I will bottom both of those. Holy shit.
We need another board wipe.
I have created 10 treasures this turn. I will use 6 of them, and I will cast Death Kiss. Death Kiss says whenever a creature an opponent controls attacks one of my opponents, double its power until end of turn.
Yep.
I'm going to tap Vazi, and I'm going to give Guitar Man 10 treasures.
Oh my.
I'll pass and draw for Monarch.
Draw a card.
Your Skelly Boy is goaded from my popular entertainer.
I tap a forest and 2 planes. I'm going to use that to cast an Evolution Sage.
Cool, cool.
We're going to tap 3 kind of planes to cast Vivian Arcbow Ranger. We're going to play a forest for land for turn. Everything is going to get another counter because I proliferate.
Guitar Man, you're still in white, right?
Yes.
Cool.
You know what's going to happen if one of those comes at me.
Do I know?
What happened last time? You
Well, I
can't have
mean-
it every time, right?
I gotta do what I gotta do. Let's take you up to 9. The counters on the birds will go up to 17. The counters on Lae'zel will go up to 17.
Big fucking bird.
And they both have trample. I'm going to enter combat. I'm going to swing the ancient bronze dragon and Guitar Man, and then Lae'zel and the birds at Daphios.
Oh,
No response. Tap of planes.
Yeah, a couple of attack
Plow
triggers
chair.
on the
Your
stack.
dragon.
I will die.
So I will gain 11 life off of that.
And you make a treasure token.
I will enter my end step, at which point all my lands will untap. And I will pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Pay 2 for folk hero so I don't get neck points there. I'm going to pay 5 for gut. Use 3 of the treasures. Take 3 damage for Hazard's Monument.
I'll put a +1 counter on Goblin Pile Driver.
Woo! Then we'll use the treasure. Take 1 for Runvilt. Hordemaster. Other goblins you control get +1/+1. Whenever Runvilt, Hordemaster, or another goblin you control dies, exile top card of your library. If it's goblin creature cards, you may cast that card until the end of your next turn.
Put another counter on the Pile Driver.
Lord have mercy. We'll do 3 more treasures for Hammer of Perforos.
I'll put another counter on the Pile Driver.
Then we will go to combat. Make a goblin. Folk hero trigger.
Goes at Aestus, it gets double power.
I'll swing everything at Asus. I'll sacrifice a goblin. Trigger Runvelt Hoarder. Make a Skelly, which will also go at Asus. So Asus, you have a 6/6, a 4/1. Rabble Master is a 7/2. Pile Driver is a big boy. He's an 11/6.
Did you double any of those yet?
Nope.
When you pass
No.
priority, declaring
Yes.
attackers, I'm going to use a treasure and a swamp, and I'm going to go for the throat, the bird.
Oh my.
Really?
Really.
Will die.
We're wrapping it up.
I mean, I could have done that. I'll chump block the biggest one with the Evolution Sage, and then I will block the next biggest with Lae'zel.
Also, you make a treasure, Guitar Man.
Rabble Master is going to die. 18 goes through. Man 2, we're going to use 2 treasures.
Take 2 damage. I'll
You
put
know
a
it.
+1 counter on Sardian Avenger.
For Inspiring Leader, and then I will pass turn to my likely death. I wish. Can I just sacrifice the fucking treasures and not do anything with them? Just for the hell of it?
If you want.
Yeah, it'll kill you.
Yes.
I'm going to do that.
I have the Monarch and the Initiative still, so on my upkeep, I'm going to create a treasure token. So I'll create 2 treasure tokens. I will draw. I'll play Mountain. I'm going to tap 3 for an Ingenious Artillerist. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under my control, it deals that much damage to each opponent. I'm going to tap 3 for Agent of the Throne. Whenever an artifact or creature I control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. Tap a mountain and use 4 treasures, killing Guitar Man and dealing 4 to Asus. I'm going to cast a Tidy Conclusion, destroy target creature, and I gain 1 life for each artifact I control, which is 0. But I'm going to try and kill Lae'zel.
All right, well, that succeeds. And realistically speaking, I can concede at this point because I have no blockers and 11 health.
Yes, I will be able to kill you in combat.
G-Man the only one who casts their commander more than once?
Yes, I win.
No, actually, I got mine twice as well.
All right.
Oh,
You both win. I'll take it to the voting, starting with splashiest play with Wizard Lizard.
Flashiest play. I got to give it to Guitar Man, just spitting out the army of hasty goblins after I gave everybody double power. That was really cool. And then I'm going to give the runner-up point to Daphios doing the double goad to control exactly where an attacker was going. I thought that was funny and deserves a point.
Splashiest play. Goblin Army is a pretty good choice for vote 1. Vote 2. I guess that go for the throat on my other blocker. Because that made the difference in how much life I had to defend myself with because of my votes.
I appreciate you respecting the splash, even though it fucked you up.
I mean, it's the way it works.
I think go for the throat gets the 1, and Aces put a shit ton of counters on his creatures in 1 turn, so I'm going to give that the runner-up point.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna give 2 to Wiz for manipulating Aestus the whole game, and then 1
manipulated
for
everyone.
Aestus's Vivian killing me.
I even made a deal with you, Daphio.
Daphios, that was not manipulation. That was justice.
Yes, it was manipulation. You can't change my
Good
mind.
wheeling and dealing. Just some casual war profiteering.
Egg technically won chat's vote.
Egg!
Egg has the most votes from chat. There's a
That
vote
does count
for
as
the
egg,
hope
right?
of Girafur, and there's a hope for Big Counter.
Porthos. The 2 to Daphios. Having another goad player at the table was very fun. And then I'm going to give 1 point to Asus for playing the biggest creature on board was a dragon. So
Yeah.
Alkali to Bahamut showed up.
Good deal. Good deal.
And yeah, G-Man played a lot of goblins, but that's because that's all you have.
Let's give the 2 points to G-Man for the Gobos. And I will give 1 point to... I guess a lot of negotiation did happen at the table, so I give the 1 point to Wizard.
I feel like the freaking Golden Rogues did a little bit more, so I'll give the 2 to Daff and the follow-up to Wiz, and honorable mention for Big Dragon.
All right. Definitely giving 2 to Aestus for the big fucking dragon that was not dealt with. And then 1 to Simon, because my God, what people will do for 2 treasures.
Chat votes for the negotiator.
Fuck yeah. I vote for chat.
Most valuable card.
I'm going to give 2 points to the dragon and 1 point to the Hope of Girapur.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
I'm going to give 2 points to Death Kiss and 1 point to Course of Plowshares.
We'll do one of those two. Popular Entertainer, because it controlled where I had this wing. I think thing that makes all the freaking treasures for you, Wiz, we'll get the follow-up vote.
Jolene.
Can't think of the
Fire
name.
Tinkering.
Yep, that's it.
I'm going to give 2 to Sight of the Scale Lord for genuinely killing
Yeah.
me, because I would have goaded.
Honorable mention.
And then some bullshit assignment. Death Kiss, because fuck that card. You
Cat
hear the
likes
chat
Goblin
vote.
Guide for this game.
Oh, wait, can I guess? I'm guessing I got 12.
Wow, you're so close. Death with 10.
Fuck!
Third place is going to go to G-Man with 19. Second place with 20 is going to go to Astus, which means Wizards. Lizard is going to win, inching ahead with his help of player cards and eliminating players.
Woohoo!
For the averages, we've got Astus still in the front with 26, followed up by Wiz with 25.
Ooh.
And we've got Daff and Bo with 23.5, followed by Vinyl with 21. G-Man with 18.5, and coming up the rear, it's Kinkanite with 18.
Ba-doo!
Like this video and subscribe to the PTW YouTube channel to see more content and find out when our new videos release.
Follow the PTW Twitch channel and subscribe for ad-free viewing.
Don't forget to follow that Facebook and that Twitter to keep up with all the good news.
Be sure to follow us on TikTok, and also don't forget to check out the new merch store. Best way to support the PTW crew and get cool shit at the same time. Thank you all for watching.
More grog.